Whole lot of money on the counter. For real. Hold up. I got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. Whole lot of money on the counter, but I got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. I got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. Got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. Got a whole lot of money. Got a whole lot of money. Let me tell you really, I ain't never had no stimulus, and I ain't really got to tell you how I need it. And I got a pocket full of money trying to find out what the business ain't. And ever since you did, mama always let me get it.
If it ain't authentic, I don't want it.
Yeah. Whoa. I just feel like niggas don't give you your respect where it's due, you feel me? Yeah. You got it all on your own, I respect that. Girl, you a queen, don't forget that. You done had so many setbacks, but you just bounce back, you don't let that weigh you down. Yeah. And you got a pass, I respect that. Baby, let go, don't regret that. And if he can't let go, I'ma check that. Lay him down. He know I'm a boss, he respect that. Your neck and your wrist, we gon' wet that. I'ma put some more drip on your nigga, gon' weigh you down. I got it from here, kick your feet up. Baby, sit back, roll some weed up. As long as I'm up, baby, we up, I'ma hold you down. Something about your melanated skin make a nigga wanna take you in. Lately you been really going in. I just really wanna see you win. I know you can do it on your own, but you ain't gotta do it all alone. Making sacrifices for the fair, overtime just to pay the rent. You a black queen, going for the gold. Michael Phelps, you Usain Bolt. You the type of girl a nigga need. I'm just trying to help you live your dreams. Girl, you worth a million on the low. I know late at night you cry yourself to sleep. Baby, lay your head on me. You can lay it on me. Girl, you a queen, don't forget that. You done had so many setbacks, but you just bounce back, you don't let that weigh you down. And you got a pass, I accept that. Hey, girl, let it go, don't regret that. And if he can't let go, I'ma check that. Lay him down. He know I'm a boss, he respect that. Hey, your neck and your wrist, we gon' wet that. I'ma put some more drip on your niggas, gon' weigh you down. I got it from here, kick your feet up. Hey, baby, lay back, roll some weed up. Hey, as long as I'm up, baby, we up, I'ma hold you. Work. When you gon' put yourself first, 70, 80 hours in a week. Damn, baby, when do you sleep? You deserve to pull up in the Benz, but everything you make, you gotta spend. I respect the way you play your hand. Girl, I underdig, I overstand, yeah. If you doing bad, say you doing bad, I'ma go on my back and you ain't gotta go into detail about it, girl. It ain't my business, I won't even ask, girl, I do what I want. And girl, since you who I want, I'ma do all that I can. That's just me doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. Girl, I hope you understand. You got it all on your own, I respect that. Girl, you a queen, don't forget that. You done had so many setbacks, but you just bounce back, you don't let that weigh you down. And you got a pass, I accept that. Hey, girl, let it go, don't regret that. And if he can't let go, I'ma check that. Lay him down. He know I'm a boss, he respect that. Hey, your neck and your wrist, we gon' wet that. I'ma put some more drip on your niggas, gon' weigh you down. I got it from here, kick your feet up. Hey, baby, lay back, roll some weed up. Hey, as long as I'm up, baby, we up, I'ma hold you down. Let that weigh you. Let that weigh you. Let that weigh you. Let that weigh you down. Let that weigh you. Let that weigh you. Let that weigh you. Let that weigh you down.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Welcome to the Cash Out Podcast. I'm your host, Clavon, and of course, we got my man Brock on the ones and twos. And today we got a very, very special guest in the building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's played in classic films like Stomp the Yard, The Great Debaters, and the classic film Fat Albert. We got Jermaine Williams in the building, y'all. What's going on?
Good evening. What's happening, y'all? What's good, Clavon? Thanks for having me, brother.
Oh, man, I appreciate you just popping in, man. So for those who might not know who you are, man, let them know who you are, what you do, and where you come from.
Absolutely, man. My name is Jermaine Williams, representative Cali, for sure. West Coast boy. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Y'all may know me. Like I said, you basically gave a great resume list of things I've done. Fat Albert, great debater, Stump the Yard, many a plethora of things, but that's what I'm mostly known for. Been in the entertainment business for about 25 years, man, and I'm still doing it. Just doing a lot of things behind the camera now, producing, writing. Got a couple of short films that I've been able to produce and putting out there and putting into a lot of film festivals. So I'm staying busy, man. Staying busy doing my thing. And every time I come on Clubhouse, man, people like yourself and so many others give me so much love, show me so much love, and give me my flowers, man. It's always amazing and humbling experience.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man, for you just popping in, giving us your time, man, on the real. So listen, we're gonna just get right into it, man. So listen, when did you decide to become an actor? Like when did you know as a kid growing up, like when did you decide that I wanted to get into the entertainment business, movie business, film business?
Absolutely, man. I have to say it was a very young age, man. It was probably around, I have to say about 7 or 8. It was actually, I got to give credit to my sister, man. Shout out to Keisha Marshall, man. She saw something early in me. She just saw that I would stay glued to the television. You know what I'm saying? And I was always drawn to like people like Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith growing up. And those are the people I kind of idolized. You know what I'm saying? So doing that. My sister said something to my parents, and my parents heard this particular commercial that was on the radio, and they basically was just kind of looking for the next big star who was a kid, and
Right.
the company was called Beverly Hills Studios at the time, and they would promote themselves on the radio. And little did I know, they were kind of like not a scam or a scheme. I wouldn't say that because they're the ones that started my career, but they did ask for a lot of money up front that my parents never told me about. And they sacrificed a lot of money to start my career. So I owe a lot of that to my parents, man. Shout out to my parents, Charles and Janetta. But yeah, started about 11, 12 years old. Went to this school. They gave like 8 weeks of classes, whether it was like dramatic, comedy, commercial auditions. Did 8 weeks of classes there. And what that then turned into was a showcase. And when the showcase came, you had like the top 20 agencies that were in Los Angeles come and see all these kids audition to try and become a client with a new agency. And lo and behold, I was able to become a client with ABA, Amateur Benson and Associates, and I've been with them ever since I was 12 years old. So loyalty is there. Shout out to Kim Gola, my agent, and yeah, history's made.
No, that's an easy call. That's an easy call, man. So what was the first film you ever been in? Like, when did you first get on the TV? You there with me? You there?
My bad. Yeah, first film. My bad. First film
No, you good.
I was in. First film I was ever in, man. I was about 12 years old. It was called Bullworth. It was starring Warren Beatty and Halle Berry. I don't know if
Okay.
anybody remember. If you don't remember the movie, you definitely remember the soundtrack because it had Ghetto Superstar with Maya, Praz, and ODB, and that was the soundtrack off that soundtrack. It had Zoom, featuring Dr. Dre and LL Cool J. It was a dope soundtrack. Had Eve on there. That was my
Okay. Yeah, I do remember
first
that.
ever big screen movie time. Yeah, first screen time on a film. Not my first big film ever. And that was my first opportunity to kind of just be around some really major stars, man. I met Halle Berry for the first time. She's absolutely gorgeous. She smells amazing. I still remember how she smelled. Not on no creeper shit. Not on no creeper shit. Not on no creeper shit. But I do remember how she smelled. She was so soft. She was so soft. No, sweet as ever, man. Super humble, sweet as pie. And I remember being on set on Valentine's Day, and I actually had the chance to sing to her on Valentine's Day. And funny as hell, I didn't even sing her a love song. I sang her the most popular song that was out at the time. And at that time, the most popular song was "In My Bed" by Drew Hill. And I was 12 years old, and I sang "In My Bed" to Halle Berry. And after I finished, it was like I did it with so much confidence, dude. Like I literally felt like Michael Jackson in the moment for real. And she was like, "What you know about something like this?" sleeping in your bed. I was like, I know, but can I get another hug, please? And it was a great moment, man.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy on the real. Hey, but listen, that's a dope experience though to have that, man. So listen, I want to know what came first for you though, man. Was you acting first or did you get into producing first? I mean, I know you said you've been into acting since you was a little kid, but was that your goal or your angle or was it producing?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just yeah, for sure. I was just in the actors box. I just wanted to. My goal was to literally just get on TV and make everybody laugh. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
just
right.
wanted to emulate Martin Lawrence or Eddie Murphy. Watching all that. Keenan and Kel had a few years on me. So growing up and seeing them, I saw myself in them, and I was like, I could do that. I could be on TV and do that. So
Mm-hmm. Right.
definitely growing up watching Keenan, and then down the line I was able to work with him. That was a dream come true as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely started just wanting to be an actor, a comedic actor. Didn't know I would cross over to drama at all, and now I love drama about as equally as I love comedy. So I
Right.
love that I'm able to do the best of both worlds.
No, that's an easy call. That's an easy call. So I see back in 2003, it was when I first got tuned in with you. You had came out in a movie called The Beat. But I don't remember seeing that. What was the I mean, I remember Brian McKnight was in it, Coolio, Michael Collier, like I mean, you had some big names in the game with you right then and there, but
Absolutely.
what was The Beat about? What was that movie about?
Yeah, so it was a very low budget film, directed and produced by Brandon Sonier. He was a black director based out of right out of college. He went to USC Film School, and I think he was on the same path as like John Singleton. And this was his film that he had wrote. Wasn't major at all. For me, it was my crossover film for me to get out of the Disney world. If anybody doesn't know, I started off as a Disney kid. I did 3 seasons of a
Right.
show called The Jersey, and we did that from like 1999 to 2001. And I didn't want to get stereotyped and put in a box as just this Disney kid. I was a token black kid on this show. So I was like, yo, I got to do something a little more rugged, a little risque, to let people know that I can just do other things outside of the Disney Channel. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to kind of do my thing, and the beat basically was about this. It's about this rapper dude, and it was in a way, it was showing his life uh if he went two different ways. So like, he's getting kicked out the house from his father and this and that. He wants to pursue a rapping career, but if he pursues his rapping career, it shows his life going down a path as if he pursues a rapping career, he becomes homeless. You know what I'm saying? So he was literally the epitome of started from the bottom, now we're here, basically.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's a homeless guy. He's spitting rhymes for change on the corner and this and that. And then if he goes another route, the route his father wants, he becomes like this officer. But when he becomes an officer, he abuses the law. He becomes really bitter, and he holds resentment to his father and the fact that he didn't pursue his rapping career. So it kind of shows like two
Right,
different
right,
personas. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And
Okay,
then
yeah, I'm at the
yeah, you got to check it out, man. I'm
yeah,
pretty
I'm gonna
sure you can
check that
find it
out. You on the
somewhere.
record? Because it sound interesting. That's why I'm like, man, I gotta go check that because I didn't never hear about that movie. I'm like, where did this come from? Like,
Yeah,
you
it
know what I'm
was
saying?
super
So
low,
yeah,
but
I'm gonna get
it
up
was
into it.
super low, but super independent film. It probably hit a few film festivals, but it never really hit the big screen. So
Oh, okay. So I see 2004, you came out in one of my favorite movies, right? Childhood movie of mine, Fat Albert, you know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, Keenan, Kyla. Like, y'all did y'all thing in that movie, man. I done watched that movie with my kids, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff, man. You know what I mean?
yes,
Like, on the
sir.
real. So, that's definitely one of my childhood favorite shows and stuff like that. So, were you a fan of that show before you became an character, or did you just, like, get
I'm a,
auditioned for? I
I'm
mean, did
a,
you just audition for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I vaguely remember it. I remember seeing it maybe a couple of times. I remember when I was in elementary school, used to have like little assemblies at school, and they would kind of show like I remember them showing the old school classic Fat Albert cartoon, and basically just kind of teaching kids the lessons of what to do, what not to do. And I vaguely remembered it then, but I wasn't really connected to the characters like that. I just remember it being this cartoon. and it was super popular in the 70s for sure. I want to say the 80s as well. But I vaguely remembered it. So when I had the opportunity, I don't know if anybody knows, but back in 2002, it actually started production 2002, and it was like a whole totally different cast. I wasn't casted, Keenan wasn't casted, and about four other guys wasn't casted. I think out of the cast that was there in 2002 was only like two of the same people. And then they put it on the shelf for about 2 years, and they reopened it and recast it again in 2004. So I had the opportunity. The first time I auditioned, I actually auditioned in 2002 for Fat Albert, but that didn't work out. But I had the opportunity to audition for Mushmouth off of a friend's suggestion in 2004, and he was like, "Hey man, I think you'd be funny playing Mushmouth. We should audition." So what I did a little research and figured out how Mushmouth talked and this and that, and I kind of did my own little rendition of it. And then every audition I went to, I did my own little rendition. Producers liked it, directors liked it, casting liked it, and lo and behold, man, history was made. I was able to book Mushmouth, man. It was a great opportunity.
No, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I gotta know. I mean, did they let you freestyle his language, or did you have to like
Yeah,
doing
it was
that, bro? Like,
so basically what they
like
had,
I'm
they had
like,
like
bro, to remember that is hard. Like, I just
yeah.
like I gotta know that.
Hey, Clavo.
So they kind of they had like regular lines for me to say, but they would like say it, but like say it if it, how Mushmouth would say it. So like I think it was one scene where we're looking at the girls, and I'm supposed to reference like her body, you know what I'm saying, and I'm supposed to say, man, she got some big whatever. So
Right, 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 right,
instead of saying you being derogatory, I gotta say, man, but she got some big, so I had to kind of just make it up, and then
That's
make
my
a face
favorite
so you
part.
know what I was referencing. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
you know what I mean? So I basically was able to freestyle all of it. Like the little the part like the block party scene. I had to freestyle that whole rap. I didn't know what I was gonna say. I just got up there and tried to make the funniest noises and talk as best way possible. The only line I kind of remember saying, I just wanted to say, "Hey, but the bow, my name." Like I wanted to say, "Hey, y'all, I go by the name of Mush Mouth," and I was, "Hey, but the bow, I go by the name of my mouth, and I'm a speaker for my thing from the blah blah blah." So it just you just kind of catch a rhythm, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of honed into my my rapper's delight, the hip a hip it to the hip it to- so I
Right,
kind of honed
right,
into that
right.
and I just kind of ran with it, you know what I mean? And lo and behold, man, that just recently turned into a TikTok sensation, and it's like people literally dressed up like me, did the whole block party scene, and over and over and over and over again, I saw people doing it, and the people were like, "Yo, this is my favorite scene in the movie," and I had no clue all these years that this was like everybody, like a lot of people's favorite scene, and I'm like, really? And it's humbling this to see, man, and just people just showing me love and tagging me in the TikTok so I can see each and every one. Man, there's so much love even after damn near 20 years. It's 20 years since we did that movie, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a classic for
Yeah, that's
sure.
definitely a classic for sure, man. On the real, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's, I mean, again, Mushmouth was the one that had me cry. I mean, the whole movie was great. Don't get me wrong, but like, I can't handle Mushmouth talking. Like, every time he
But
talk,
baby,
I lose it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like this.
love
I
it,
had to know. I'm
man.
like, bro, did you freestyle that or did you have to
Yeah,
rehearse?
they kind of gave me free range on it, man. So I was able to
Right.
be as silly as I could. And I just wanted to be as funny as I could, man. And I'm glad I was able to pull it off, man, for
No, you
real.
definitely executed it, man. On the real, you definitely
Thank you,
executed
brother.
it. So
Thank you,
listen, man, do
thank
you
you.
still got a Yes, what's going
hey,
on, bro?
Clavon. Hey, man, I was gonna say, did they? Did you practice saying that? Damn, baby.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy you say that. So meeting Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? He sent a message to the producer, the director, and he sent a message to everybody. He was like, "Don't emulate and make it exactly how I did it. I want you guys to
Right,
kind of
right.
update it and make it your own." So I was able to kind of make it your own. So I don't think my Him at the Bulls was as heavy as Bill Cosby because Bill
Man,
Cosby had his own. Bill Cosby's much mouth was more heavy and you know what I
hey,
mean?
Right.
I kind of sped it up and made it a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? To kind of upgrade it. So I gave like the 2004 version of Mush Mouth. So he loved it. You know, everybody loved it. You know, Bill Cosby gave me a bunch of praise for it, man. So, I thank him for the opportunity as well, man, for sure.
No, man, shout out Bill Cosby, man, on the real. But listen, what we're going to do is we're going to take a small commercial break, man. Make sure y'all don't go nowhere, man. We'll be right back with y'all. Brock, let's get into it, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. After this break.
Gotta keep going, growing, comes out in the morning, going, gotta keep going. My mama said when she heard my flow, son, I got a feeling that you gon' blow. Remember where you from, everywhere that you go. Promise me that you won't sell your soul. Big on me said when you hit that road, young nigga, get that dough. Stack that money till the shit don't fold. Bring the shit back to the 704. I'm back and forth up and down that road. Boy, I let it grind, they don't never get old. Country ass nigga with a mouth full of gold. I'ma go hard till my heart turn cold. May not be at the top, but I know I ain't never going back broke no more. Came a long way, got a long way to go. And I'm fly like I jumped out of plane. Then grew me some wings. Swear to God I won't fold till my body turn cold. The grind never get old. Yelling peace to my niggas who ain't got no bail. Ducked off in themselves for the shit they sold. Touchdown the cars here. Streets all they know. Streets all they know. Blades to my eyes low. One thing about roads. Little nigga got sold like he 90 years old. They put a 704. I say the shit in every song. Hell, it's all a nigga know. That how to be a boss. I know how to take a loss, then get it right back. I can show you about that. Show you about that. I ain't never been jumped, never been shot, never been caught with a bag full of rocks or a car full of gas. I ain't never been jacked. I don't know how that feel. What that mean? I ain't real. Bet a nigga won't tell. They say I ain't shell cause I rap on the block, but they rap to the cops. These niggas ain't cold. Nigga, I'm flu. I just don't talk about shit I don't do. I done been shook. I done been brave. I done did dirt. I done been played. I done been spit on the shit on and kept on running. Had to press on the bullshit. Kept on coming. I can't lose. Made moves. Whole team paid dues. I'm thankful that I made it through, and I'm hopeful you can make it too. You just gotta keep going, keep grinding, keep growing. It's only a storm, the sun come out in the morning. I know it, know it. You gotta keep going. It's only a storm, the sun come out in the morning. Mama said when she heard my blow, so now I gotta remember where you from, everywhere that you go. I must be that you won't sell your soul. The government said when you hit that road, young nigga, get that dough.
Welcome back to the Cash Out podcast.
I'm back and forth up and down that road, and I let it grind, it don't never get old. Country ass nigga with a mouth full of gold. I'ma go hard till my heart turn cold. May not be at the top, but I know I ain't never going back broke no more. Came a long way, got a long way to go. Yeah. I done a few things I ain't proud of, but you can't argue with the outcome. If it's income, I got everything I want and then some. I'm trying to stack it and
damn, son, where'd you find this?
Spend back was my nigga. If you can't get back what you spending, I got it back before I spend it. Yeah, hold up. I've been running through them commas all day like a boss player. Got your bitch cheering for me like a ball player. Sipping codeine, blowing propane, doors, cocaine, sees cocaine. I'ma grind till it's no pain. I'ma grind till it's no pain. I done got it out the mud, I done stood in the cold rain. If you had gone through the same thing, you'd probably blew out your brains, nigga. I walk like a nigga, only little nigga. In the world for the niggas who lie, young nigga. In the click for the niggas who fly, shit tight. But I'm gon' grind till I see the sunlight. Shit on stop, I'ma grind till I get on top. And I'ma set the hood on fire. So the shit on stop, I'ma grind till I get on top. And I'ma set the hood on fire. Hey, my mom said she heard my blow, so I got a feeling that you gon' blow. I'm way firm and where that you go. I'm speed that you won't sell your soul. The government said when you hit that road, young nigga, get that dough. Stack that money till shit don't fall. Bring the shit back to 704. I'm back and forth up and down that road. Down like the ground, you don't never get old. Country ass nigga with a mouth full of gold. I'ma go hard till my heart turn cold. May not be at the top, I know. Yeah, I know.
Welcome back to the Cash Out podcast.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? We right back at it, man. Welcome back to the Cash Out podcast. Like I said, we got my man Jermaine Williams in the building, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with us.
Yes, sir.
No, that's an easy call. Hey, so Jermaine, listen, man. So did you and Bill Cosby ever maintain like a close friendship, or like was y'all just working on a Fat Albert film together?
We just kept it all business, man. He didn't really let anybody get that close to him. You know what I mean? But I was able to have a couple of great moments with him, talking with him, and he was able to tell me exactly what he loved about what I did. So I had a couple of moments with him, man. He gave us a lot of wisdom too. He talked to us more so like in a group setting. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And just kind of like teaching us how to keep our integrity in the business. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely gave us a lot of wise notes and wisdom. So I'm grateful for that.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So look, 2007, man, you keep on coming back with him, man. You know what I'm saying? You then came into a movie with Chris Brown, Megan Good, Columbus Short, Neo. I mean, Brian White, and many more, man. You've been really jumping out with some heavy hitters, man. In my other favorite movie, Stomp the Yard. You dig what I'm saying? Like, how was it working with them, man?
Well, man, I grew up dancing. I don't know if anybody knows, but I used to dance for Brandy Norwood, singer Brandy.
Okay.
She used to have this dance troupe called the Norwood's Kids Foundation, and did that from I want to say I was about 15 till about 17, close to 18, and gave us a lot of opportunities to kind of show our dancing skills. Man, we danced as a troupe at Magic Mountain. Gave us the opportunity to dance on the show Moesha during the break. Even we're able to dance, do a performance at a Sparks game too. So doing that, that kind of let me hone into my dance skills and get them, straight and right, which eventually prepared me for Stump the Yard, to be honest with you.
Right, right. Because I was
So
wondering if you had to take dance classes or something.
nah, bro, you had to go in there prepared. Like you had to go in there ready and knew how to dance. So I already knew how to dance. I just wasn't good at stepping. So the whole stepping
Right.
thing, I wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? So um, once I booked the role, that's when we kind of got into the stepping scene, and I had to learn how to step. And honestly, man, it was hell. Like I didn't think I was gonna
That's
make it, bro.
crazy.
Because dancing and stepping are two different kind of things, bro. Because you got so many off beats, when you step.
Right.
And I remember the first couple days of practice, bro. We in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm all the way in L. I'm all the way from LA. So I called moms. I'm like damn near crying. I said, "Mama, I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it, Mama. They gonna fly me back, Mama. They made a mistake, but I swear, bro, I was crying. And Mama, man, Mama's always there for you. She takes, shut up. You better shut your mouth. She basically was the old shut up, shut your mouth type mama. She said, you earn that spot. She said, you stay up all damn night. I don't care. You stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and practice until you get it. So of course I took mama's, advice. Next day, bro, it was burnt in my brain. I was like, I was a madman just stepping. You would have thought I did that shit for years. I was like, oh, ah, ah, ah. I was hitting it. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. So, one of the best experiences, bro. Like they set the tone. It really felt like we were battling. It was like just two fraternities battling against each other. We set the tone from the start. You know what I'm saying? We never practiced with each other. Like whenever whoever was part of Theta Nu Theta, whoever was part of Mu Gamma, we always had separate practices and rehearsals. And we literally look at each other like we were sworn enemies. That's exactly so we set the tone. So all of that like kind of animosity you saw in the film, we
Right.
lived that. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody doesn't know, the very last battle scene where we kind of facing off, that whole thing we literally had to rehearse and do in 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
That all that was done in 15 minutes. Because what happened was the choreographer, Dave Scott, shout out to Dave Scott, he actually choreographed something, or he actually didn't really have anything specific he wanted to do. Originally, we were supposed to do kind of like half circle cipher type thing. And the director was like, what is that? He was like, this is trash. He said, I'm going to give y'all 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Y'all come up with something. And basically, whoever wins basically wins the battle.
Oh
So what
wow.
y'all saw, it was natural, and we actually we came up with it within 15, 20 minutes. So we went on one
Wow.
side of the stadium, Mu Gamma went on the other side of the stadium. They came and rehearsed and came up with their own steps. We came up with their own, and we literally battled on stage. That was a real battle y'all saw. None of that was rehearsed.
Oh wow. Okay,
That's
that's dope,
crazy.
man. On the real, that's dope on the
Yeah.
real. Because I was like, okay, this movie right here is like something that I wish I got a chance to experience in real life, man. So I watched that movie. That's a classic to me as well. I watched that movie over and over and over again. And like I said, when I, finally did get the interview with you, I was like, man, I gotta ask him, did he actually rehearse that, or like did he
No,
already know how
bro,
to do it? Or
that last battle scene, bro, I was nervous as hell, bro. Because first of all, we literally learned it in 15 minutes, and we didn't know what Mu
sheesh.
Gamma was going to come up with. Like because
Right.
we had we originally had our own style. So fraternity, like fraternity wise, Theta Nu Theta had a style that was real quick, swift, like a snake, of course. And then like, of course, like Mu Gamma, they were just big swole niggas. Like these niggas was just built, and they had like the big ferocious, more like Q Dog. So they was like big moves, big powerful stomps, and we were more like swift and smooth and kind of like like Golden State Warriors, like little light skinned niggas. But we were sharpshooters, and we were sharpshooters though. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
naturally, it literally just came across like we really won that battle. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because it was a pack. Like all the extras, those were really people that just came in there and didn't know what to expect. Nobody told them to cheer for nothing. They literally, those were natural reactions from the crowd and everything. It was the scenery was so crazy.
Yeah,
You
so
just
it's
had to be
authentic.
there.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
really
all
authentic.
authentic, very
That's what's
authentic,
up.
man.
That's
No, that's
wild,
what's
Very,
up.
bro.
That's
very
what's up.
authentic.
You know what's crazy, man? I didn't even know they had a Stomp the Yard too. I was so upset about that, and I watched the movie, and I'm like,
We don't
man,
talk
where my
about
boy
that,
at?
bro. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that MTV generated. We don't talk about that, bro.
That's
Somebody made a
crazy.
mistake. Somebody made a huge mistake. So yeah, we don't talk
Wow.
about that. There is
All
no
right,
Stump the Yard 2.
easy call. We put it
What's
like that
what's
then.
what's Stump the Yard 2?
What's Stomp the
I,
Yard
What's
I
too?
that?
I'll be honest with
Yeah,
you, bro. I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
that's crazy.
I was so mad that they made it. And the thing is like at first, originally I was like, "Yo, they didn't call me back."
What?
And
Right, because
then
that's what I'm
I
like.
saw
Where
it,
you know what I
and then I saw some of it, and I was like, "Nah, I'm glad they didn't call
mean?
me back."
Nah.
And then
Right,
everybody
right.
confirmed. They were like, "Yo, that shit was trash.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm
It
like,
was
bro.
booty." Yeah, bro.
That's a
It was
that's a
booty,
set
man.
that's a setback because I hate when they do a part two to a movie and it don't supersede part one. It has to do
No,
better than part
but thing
one.
is, they made it into like a TV movie. It didn't even hit the theaters. It
What?
literally was
Wow.
an MTV TV movie, and then it went to DVD. How do you do
Well,
a classic like that, bro?
exactly. You just don't touch classics, bro. You just don't do that. You know what I mean? So on that note, we're
If you're
gonna
gonna
go ahead and
do it right. At least do it right, man. You know what I'm
exactly
Facts.
do it
saying?
That's a
right.
fact.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do it right. Do it right. So we're gonna go ahead and push to 2007 then. You know what I'm saying? To my other great
Yes,
movie,
sir.
because man, The Great Debaters was powerful. That's another movie that I do sit down and watch with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I've helped them, understand, the concept of that movie and stuff like that, and use it to inspire them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So did you get called for that movie, or like what was your place in that movie? Like did you
Oh
audition,
yeah.
or did they hit you about it? Like how did that go?
That was a seriousness, man. I hadn't got to that point where they were just offering me roles yet, so I still had to earn my chops. I had to pay
Right.
my dues. So I had to audition for that thing, man. And I want to say that was probably the most nerve wracking audition because honestly, man, it's
Hmm.
Denzel. You know what I'm saying?
Denzel,
Mm.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
big dog.
But once I read it, and I was like, yo, I claimed it. I said, I'm getting this role, bro. I'm
No,
getting this role,
hey,
bro.
listen, and you did it right
I
because
claimed it.
when I seen that, I'm like, man, that's big dog status. I mean, again, this is big dog. You know what I mean? In the earlier, you know what I'm saying, 2000s, late 90s and stuff, man, all the women went crazy about Denzel. So to be in the film with him, that's big dog
It
status.
was very big dog status, man, and I was a nervous wreck, brother. I'll be honest with you, because this would have been my first period piece I'd ever done, and the most dramatic film I'd ever done.
Right, right,
Prior
right.
to this, all I did was kind of like comedy. You know what I'm saying? I did all types of comedy stuff. Was on the Disney Channel. I had never did anything so dramatic, so it was definitely a new world for me. You know what I'm saying? And
Right, right, right.
Denzel, he's the type of dude that definitely will humble you. You know what I'm saying? He'll let you know you funny, but this ain't that kind of movie. And you just kind of shut up. You're like, oh, yeah, 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 yes, sir. All right, Mr. Washington.
Right. I mean, I
But
know he gave you some game though.
oh, he gave me more game than Bill Cosby did. He gave us more game than that because um Denzel is one of them cats, man. he he's definitely paved the way and has moved in this industry in a way that most black folks should move. You don't see him in the
Right,
tabloids. He's just so respected. You know what I mean?
right.
And it's like he does it humbly to the point where half the movies he's in, y'all don't even know he produces because he don't even want his name on there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like he puts money into just about every movie that he does, and he doesn't want the credit. You know what I'm saying? He believes in every project that he does, and he just wants to make sure that whatever he puts, his thumbprint on, he's putting money towards it, and it's going to be the best project it could be. You know what I mean? So, um, he gave us a bunch of game, man. Just how to hold our integrity. Don't fall for the okey doke.
Right,
Don't audition for everything. Don't say yes to everything. Make sure you have the power and integrity to say no and be satisfied with saying no with no regrets.
right.
He definitely just put us on game with a lot of stuff, man. I'm beyond grateful. And I hope I get a chance to work with him again, man. You know what I mean? So
No, that's a big fact, and it's gonna happen again, man. You had another great character in the movie, man, Nate Parker, man. I'm a big fan of him as well. You know what I'm saying? He came out with that movie, Birth of a Nation, man, which was very
brother,
powerful,
yes,
directed and produced that.
yes.
Man, okay, so did you hit him? Like, or
No,
did
so
you like,
so
nah,
I,
I
I
ain't
got to
messing
spend
with
a
that
lot of
for
good. So listen, real talk. I got to spend
real?
a lot of good time with Nate, man. And I'll be honest with you, low key, he told me about his case before he even hit big.
Right, right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? He was very brutally honest with me about the situation. And I don't think he knew it was going to hit the fan like it did, and I don't think
Mm-hmm.
it ever should have. But when you're a black man, you make a movie such as with the same tone as Birth of a Nation, somebody is going to go in there and try and mix up and stir it up and try and fuck your whole shit up, and that's exactly
Right.
what happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the industry wants to see black men, black women, black people in general pick up their pitchforks and lay the law on white people. They just don't want to see that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right,
when
right.
you have a movie of that magnitude and that tone, somebody's going to stir the pot and try to fuck up your whole shit. My thing is the
Yeah,
movie was literally in the talks of winning Oscars, Oscar nominated, all types, Golden Globe, all that. It was in the works of doing that.
yeah.
But because of his history, somebody dig up some shit
Mm.
from 20 years ago
Wow.
to try
Wow.
of some shit he was found innocent for. and
Wow.
and literally use that as the crippling moment. I wouldn't say of his career because the man still has integrity. He's still putting out
He's
great
still doing
product.
his thing.
He's
Yeah, he's
still
still
putting
doing
out
his thing.
great product.
Great
You know
product.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I wouldn't say it was crippling, but it was crippling for that moment and what I feel could have put him over the edge.
Right.
I feel like at this point, Nate Parker could be one of those leading men, actors, directors of our time.
Facts.
That's how dope he
Facts.
is, and
That's a
that's how
fact.
good he is. The man is great.
Yeah,
Just
because the Birth of a Nation, the way he did
nobody
that,
wants to
direct
see him win
man,
because
like
of his past, and that's fucked up. And
that's fucked up,
yes,
man. Yeah.
sir.
Facts.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
because again, in
Yeah.
that
So
movie, bro, like you
yes,
can't just
I
watch
was
Birth of a
extremely upset. I was
Nation.
extremely disappointed and upset at that situation, man. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And I saw him after that. No. I saw him right before everything happened and hit the fan. He was super excited. When I tell you he
Mm.
was so happy and excited about where from where he came from and how he made it to this point, he was super excited about the film. And then like maybe a month or two after I saw him, that's when everything just kind of hit the fan. And I said,
Yeah,
no, they are
you
not
wanna know
doing this to
what you
this.
wanna know what's crazy, bro, about that film? Like, this is how I found out about the film. I was watching YouTube. You know how YouTube just kind of spontaneously put stuff in your face, and I clicked on it. Right, I clicked on this video, and this guy was going to theaters trying to watch The Birth of a Nation,
Right.
and they was telling them that the movie had sold out. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
So
they
he
do
went
that
to a
too.
few other theaters. They kept saying them, yeah, they was telling them that it was sold out. And then he kind of like, I don't know what made him curious about the third theater he went to. He was like, all right, man, just give me a movie to say just any other movie. So he walked in, but instead of him going to the movie he paid for, he went into the where the Birth of a Nation was supposed to be filming. Empty. Empty. And I'm like, why would they do that about that film? So I'm like, let me go watch this film and see what it was about. And when I seen it, I understood why. I said, yeah, they don't want the world seeing nothing like this. Because the way he told that story, bro, was I'm talking about flawless. Like, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Nate Parker, man, for doing that movie, man, and putting out a great product into the world because his stories is definitely strong. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Nate Parker is, man, definitely look him up and go get a whiff of him, man. But yeah, let's go keep on moving. Hey, so listen, bro. I didn't. Is Denzel Whitaker and Forrest Whitaker related? Like
Not at all. It's
at
just, hey,
all?
it's just a huge coincidence, man.
That
But
is
it's crazy because
crazy.
we went out to dinner and Denzel, big Denzel, actually had a conversation with little Denzel, and literally was like, "So who was you named after?" And then little Denzel was like, he was like, "My mom just gave me that name." He goes, "No," he goes, "There's no way, son." He said, there's no way that your name is Denzel and I wasn't a part of that." He said, "I had
and
to be
and
inspired
and
by,
the
I
Whitaker
had to
and the
inspire
Whitaker.
your mother or somebody." He said, "I had no parts in that." And he was like, "No." He was like, "I don't believe you." No, it was
That is
funny. It was
crazy,
funny, but no,
bro.
it's a huge coincidence. You got Forrest Whitaker in the movie, Denzel Washington in the movie, and the young man is named Denzel Whitaker. It's crazy,
Cause I'm
huge
like, bro,
coincidence.
like, yeah, I mean, cause I googled it. I'm like, is this his son?
No, bro,
Like, then I see this guy. I'm
trust
like,
me. He
this is
was in
not
the
his son,
audition
bro.
room. He was in the audition room with everybody else. He trust me.
That is
He didn't. It was
crazy.
he earned that role just like everybody else. We went through the whole process together, man. So shout out to
No, that's
Denzel
what's
Whitaker.
up. For sure, shout out to Denzel Whitaker because he's definitely one of the other young men that I do keep up
Absolutely,
with. Whenever I
Journey Smollett too, man.
yeah,
She's made a name for herself, man. Journey too. Shout out to Journey Smollett. Yeah.
no, that's for sure. That's for sure. So what's next for Jermaine Williams? I mean, we're in the year of the champions 2023. You dig what I'm saying? Like, what's next for you, bro?
Yes, sir, man. I just found out a short film I was part of. Made it to the Pan African Film Festival and two other festivals. So excited about that. I produced a film, short film called Welcome, about a year ago, and it's in the very, very tail end of post production. We're gonna try and push that to a lot of film festivals, and just try to get a buzz, man. I'm just trying to get my feet wet in this producing world, this creative world, this writing world. I want to be able to just grab the bull by the horns, man, and take full control of my career in all dynamics. I want to be able to have the decision to put myself in front of the camera, behind the camera. My ultimate goal is to become an executive producer of my own TV show. I was able to finish a pilot TV show called Laugh Till It Hurts, based off of stand-up comedy. I finished that last year. Going to start pushing that, to some networks. So yeah, I'm just trying to, just get into that uncomfortable space. You know what I mean? Where the pressure comes, and I can just be like I can over exceed those pressures, man. And I'm trying to find success, man. I still got a lot of work to do. Let's just say that. With
Hey,
all the
hey,
successes I have, I still got much more to do, and I got a lot to share with the
hey,
world, bro.
Clavon,
Yeah,
based on the conversation we had last night or the other day,
yeah.
that might be, you might want to put that plug there, man, because I mean, just listening to his energy, man, and what he's doing, the things he's accomplished, and where his head is, looking forward to the future, bro. That could definitely play into what it is that you got going on, bro, for real.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So listen, what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna open up the floor real quick. Let some people holler at y'all real quick, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with my man Brock coming out of North Carolina, man. Brock, go ahead and holler at man
Yo,
Jermaine, man.
Jermaine, bro, what's going on?
What's going on, Brock? What's
Bro,
happening, bro?
you a funny brother, man. I mean, I'm just listening to you in the conversation, man, and the answering the questions and different things, man. You definitely a funny brother,
Thank you,
along with being
man.
a talented brother.
Appreciate
On
that.
top of that, you sound doing a lot of good things. Got your head together. It's good to see your success and the different movies you've been involved in. And yeah, so tell me, like it's evident that you like humor. Like are you a comedian? Have you ever done comedy?
Yeah, so I would consider myself a comedic actor. You know what I'm saying? So I would consider myself like a Anthony Anderson or a like a Will Smith. Somebody who doesn't do stand up or known for their stand up, but can get in front of the screen and definitely put a smile on your face. So I'm a comedic actor. I've always wanted to step on stage and get my comedy feet wet, but I am extremely nervous. It's definitely on my it's definitely on my bucket list.
Right.
But listen, I am like a connoisseur of stand up comedy, bro. I grew up on Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Robin Harris, Martin Lawrence, all the greats, Red Fox, Jamie
Mm.
Foxx, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, all my
Mm-hmm.
favorites, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I stayed going to Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory. That was my spot. But I've seen so many people bomb, and it's like one of the most uncomfortable, cringiest shits I've ever seen in my
Right.
life. And that's like it's a fear of mine. Like as much as I want to go on stage, now it's crazy. Check this out. I've hosted things. Like I've hosted shit and I've done shit like just off the top of my head. If something pops in my head, I'm able to just kind of blurt it out and make people laugh.
Mhm.
But it's different when you want to like write your own material because you want to make sure your shit is right.
Right.
And the closest I've ever written material is actually with this show that I wrote called Laugh Till It Hurts, and I have comedians, on the show, and I actually have to write dialogue that has stand up material.
Hmm.
I've read it, to friends and family, and they all say it's funny, but I'm like, they biased. They just telling me that. So I just
So they hit
so I
like
want to
you ain't
actually
really
read
telling
it
me the
to some
truth.
people, that isn't biased, you know what I'm saying, and see if I can make them laugh. So, but yeah, it's definitely been a bucket list of mine, man,
Well,
for
bro, I
sure.
just heard you call a list out like you had it in memory, like back to back to back to back to back 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 back, and so it's evident that humor has played a role in your life and your
Absolutely,
career.
absolutely.
I guess the question is, of those that you name, who's had the biggest impact on your career as far as being a comedic actor?
I'll be honest. To start my career, man, it had to be Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. I think they were detrimental because I literally grew up watching, Fresh Prince of Bel Air
Mm-hmm.
and Martin
Mm-hmm.
constantly. Like it was one of those situations I had to watch the new episode as a kid every day.
Hmm.
And just seeing the physicality of Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, and then having the blockbuster Bad Boys come out,
Right.
I was like, yo,
Right.
I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta give credit to Eddie Murphy too.
Right.
He was just a comedic genius and just opened the doors for so many. But my dad, he put me up on game with Richard Pryor. Like he
Hmm.
literally gave me his vine and was like, son, listen to this. He goes, all the people you laughing about, they got
This is why
a
they laughing.
style from this man. And listening to it, I said, bro, you listen to Richard Pryor, like that's all. Like you listen to Richard Pryor, I hear Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Dave Chappelle all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I definitely got to give credit to Martin and Will Smith for that, for starting my career for sure.
Again, the influences, man, the people like Richard influence, of course, is just great, and of course Martin Lawrence. I mean, I take my hat off to Martin Lawrence anyway, man, because that dude have done a lot of stuff. Eddie did a lot, but Martin, him, what he did with his show and it going into syndication and all, that
Bro,
dude a bad boy.
it's like
Uh,
this. I mean, Fresh Prince and Martin alone have been in syndication for what, 20
long
years? More
time,
than 20, like 30 years.
long time,
Damn near 30 years.
long time.
That's
Uh,
crazy. That's the impact they have. And like to this day, you even have a new generation of kids quoting their stuff. You know what I mean? So
right.
that is how impactful they was. But Martin in his prime, bro, woo-hoo,
Dude in his
Martin
prime,
was
one of the best. To me, he's like the best. I ain't trying to sound biased, but I look at him because Martin, his show is all engraved. I've seen them all and have probably
facts.
watched them all more than many times. So
Right.
with that being said, Jermaine, I ain't gonna hold you, but I am curious to one thing though. I am curious to one thing because I said to myself, man, I fell in love with Halle Berry the first time I ever saw her, bro.
Bruh.
Like I was like, Jesus, I called on the Lord
He,
more
he
times in that
said,
one instant
Jesus.
than I yeah, Jesus. I called on the Lord right in, Jesus. Dude, when you finished singing that song to her that you said you sung, what you did you, did you
Yeah.
get a hug
Dude,
before you left, bro?
what'd you say?
Did you get a hug, bro? Did you get a hug before she left?
I got a hug after that. I got a hug after that. So whenever I came to set, she was just like, I was like her best friend, bro. It was like one of those, Jermaine. I was like, yes.
Dude, I look, Jermaine, look.
I didn't want that movie to end, bro. Like I wanted to go to Warren Beatty, be like, hey, brother, you got some extra scenes you want to write?
look, have somebody like messing the scenes up on purpose. But look, man, ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold you,
messing the scenes up on purpose. Hey, is there an extended version of this movie?
bro. That's hilarious, man. Look, dude, it was great. Asking, having you here and interviewing you, man, hearing about your career and hearing your heart and your mind, bro. I wish you much success
Absolutely,
in the
man. You
future,
definitely
man.
gonna see
Hats off
more
to
of
you,
me,
bro.
man. I
Bro,
got more work to do for sure. You'll see more of me, man. Appreciate that,
bro,
bro.
keep being look, keep being not just you're a great black man, but keep being a great man, bro. All right,
Thank you, man.
keep doing that.
I will take
All
that
right,
in.
bro.
Thank you, man. That's humbling. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Nah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're gonna keep it moving, Brock. I appreciate that, bro. We got my girl Jordan from LA. Jordan, you there with us?
Of
Man, go ahead and
course.
shout my man Jermaine
What's
out
happening,
one
Jordan? How
Hey,
time,
you
man.
doing? Okay,
Jermaine.
so here, anybody
How
from LA?
are
I
you?
gotta. Okay, so you from LA, right? I gotta ask you where in LA you at?
South Central.
Okay, okay,
Literally
okay.
between Normandy and Western.
Normandy
Okay,
and
okay. So you
Weston.
so I'll tell you. Okay, let's go. Normandy and Weston.
Mm-hmm.
It's twin. Anyway, so my
Yes.
mom, my grandmother stays. She's in the Christian. She's right off Sixth Ave, between
And what?
59th and 60th. So listen,
Okay.
I all this time, yo, I did not know. Growing up, I literally was a block away from Nipsey Hussle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Had no idea. He was on Fifth Ave between 59th and 60th. I was on Sixth Ave between 59. I had no
Okay.
clue this whole time, bro.
I love
that's
Started the
that.
interview. I
crazy.
said, "This brother been on the other block, the other side, the whole time."
Whole time.
I had no clue. But how
You
you
guys are
doing, Jordan?
living two
Tonight, how you
different
doing
lives.
this
How
evening?
are you? I really
Good,
enjoyed
good,
this
good.
interview. Can you hear
What's
me?
that?
Yeah, I get you. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yes.
You guys did. No, I said I really enjoyed this interview because Fat Albert's one of my favorite movies. One.
Oh, that's awesome. You getting to
And
follow
so,
Jordan. There we go.
but I have to ask, how did you keep, like, how did you guys even film? Like, how did you keep it together
I'm gonna be honest with you.
with all the
You
funny
had
ass souls? Like,
you had seven of the funniest,
no, I know.
outlandish dudes on set.
I
It's
know.
crazy. When I tell you, like, listen, we came up with our own songs. We came up with
I
our
know.
own dances. Like when y'all say like it literally was like the junkyard band, we were literally a real junkyard band. I don't know if y'all get a chance, if y'all ever get the chance to have the DVD and watch the extras, you'll see like there's a free like we have a freestyle cipher going on in one of the
Yes.
trailers. That's all we did because everybody was so musically inclined. From Keenan to Marcus Houston to Keith Robinson who played Bill to Shadrack Anderson who played Rudy, Aaron, O Will Harold, the tall with the afro, he
Mhm.
was a rapper. Everybody was so musically inclined. You know what I'm saying? So we were just coming up with beats and all types of stuff, dances, all them dances we came up with, the horn, the
Yes.
all that, dude. It was all improv, all
I,
improv, like
I,
That's
all that stuff.
crazy.
All
that's
that saved the day, all that saved the day,
save the day.
saved the day.
Save the
All
day.
that was it. We just came
That's
up with that
amazing.
silly stuff.
Okay, so even when you were in the when you were the radio in the car.
So they wanted me to sing that. That's a classic jazz song. I think that was done
Hmm.
by it's an old school jazz song, but I think I heard the version done by Brian McKnight's brothers. I
Hmm.
forgot, but yeah, I definitely had to learn how to sing that, learn the lyrics and all that, best way possible. After that, after like the movie came out and they saw that scene, everybody wanted to invite me to their church so I could sing at their church.
Hmm. You need to. I was
It
waiting.
was
I was
crazy.
waiting for it.
I was trying to. I was rejecting every. I was like, I don't sing like that. Like I don't.
No, I don't like that.
I'm not a singer.
Jordan,
I'm not a
that's
singer like
crazy.
that.
Jordan, I
Everybody, come
appreciate you. I
on, go
appreciate
to
you
our
coming
church
through.
this Sunday. We'll put you in the program.
We gonna put you in
Right,
the
right, right,
studio.
right. Right. I say, you there with me?
I'm
You
here.
want to give a shout out to my man Jermaine?
Hi, Jermaine.
Hey,
It was a
hey.
pleasure listening to you talk about your experiences and your aspirations going future with your career. I really sat here and enjoyed thoroughly since I've been in the room, and I appreciate you for coming through.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I say.
No, that's for sure. I appreciate you popping in. I Shay. We got my girl Lee all the way in Arizona. You there with us?
Hello,
I ain't
hello.
gonna lie,
Hey, y'all.
Jermaine. Listen, brother, if you can handle
Oh,
her, cause she
God.
got this voice. Go ahead,
Joe Biden.
go ahead.
Don't start.
I'm
No,
just
okay, I'm
saying.
all shy. I don't even want to talk anymore. No, but shout out to you, Jermaine. Thanks for keeping us laughing and keep doing your thing.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad I could put smiles on your faces, man. You know, it's
No,
all good.
that's for sure. That's for sure. I appreciate you, Lee. We got my boy Kristan in the building. What's going on, boy? You there with us? He might got a double back. Kristan, you there with us? Going once,
Oh yeah,
going
yeah.
twice. Yeah,
I'm
there,
here. I
man.
came in late. I came
Okay.
in late, but I wanted to just say, just real quick, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Everything you touch is a classic. So I'm glad I just came in on the end of it. So I'm supporting everything you do, brother.
Thank you, man. That's inspiration, brother. Thank you so much. I
Yes,
appreciate that.
sir.
All those words. Thank you, bro.
No, that's for sure. I appreciate you. Is your name Shiv? Shiv, we got Shiv in the building.
My
What's going
girl,
on, Shiv? You
shit. What
there?
up, shit?
Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? Go ahead and give my man a shout out one time.
She ain't gonna give me no shout out. She,
Because I was
she
there
gave
gonna
me
try about
shout
to get
outs
on
with
here.
your man.
Yeah, I was there gonna try about to get on here and clown. I promise you I was.
I know you. Hey, Shiv is a whole nother beast, y'all.
No, but
Hey, Shiv will chew you up and spit you out.
What?
Real talk.
I don't
I
know what you're talking about,
promise.
Jermaine. I am a Christian woman. I am a
Man,
very
stop.
nice lady.
You know what's
Okay,
crazy?
I
Hey, you know what? The Shiv is a debate starter, man. She come up with some really good debates, bruh. I love it though. I love you, Shiv. Love you, girl.
you too, Jermaine. Jermaine is actually a very nice, humble individual. He is very chill. He is very gracious, very nice. Um, Off the app, he seems to be one of the most like humble, normalized. Hollywood didn't get to him, didn't change him type of people. So Jermaine is a pleasure.
Oh, I gotta give a
No,
heart
that's
for
what's
that.
up. Come on, listen. Look at that. Look, I told you she gonna give you some
Gotta give
love.
a
You know what I'm
hand.
Look at that.
We're
saying?
gonna give her a hand
Oh,
on that one.
heart.
That's it for the rest of
On the
2023
real.
now. Don't ask me for nothing else.
No, that's what's up. Man, we got my man Jeannie. Jeannie, what's going on? You there with us?
He just
Jeannie
got
tapping
in.
in. Wake your game up.
Yeah, I was good, yeah, man. Salute to the room, peace to the room. I go by the name Gina KG. I'm a music artist and songwriter from Nigeria, but currently in Cyprus. Brock is actually the person that I actually saw him in the room. I'm like, okay, that must be a dope room. Then I've been listening in Tucci. That's a lovely interview right there. Then. Definitely. I'm just honored to be among you guys. I do music, and I see it's a minded, I mean, a forward-minded setting, and it's a dope place. Shout out to you for
I appreciate that, man. I know you set the tone, you set the mood in here. It's like I lit a candle. My man, my man, my man over there oiling his chest. You got your chest oil, bruh? You set the tone, bruh. Ladies, are y'all ready for Genie for real?
On the real, on the real. Listen though, look, we got another segment of the show, man. You know we gotta have some fun before you get up out of here,
Oh,
man. You know
let's
what I mean?
go,
So
let's
this part is
go.
called. Well, it ain't called nothing, but it's in the form of "Are you smarter than the fifth grader?" So you got to put your thinking cap on, brother.
Oh, damn, I'm about to fail. All right, let's go.
All right. So the first question is: there's six crows on a tree branch. A hunter shoots one of the crows. How many crows are left?
Six crows on a tree branch. This is a trick question. So listen, because I'm driving, I'm focused on the. I'm gonna just say five.
There will
All
be
right,
none of
I'm
them
probably
left,
wrong.
man.
Okay, it's all good.
There will be none of them left. I think they'll
No,
fly.
listen, look. The thing is this, bro. It's a listening. It ain't a trick question. You just gotta really listen, right? Six
Okay.
crows are on a tree branch. A hunter shoots one of the crows off the branch. How many crows are left?
Just one. The dead one.
I think Jenny got it. Hey, I'm focused
No,
on
that's
this
not
role,
it.
bro.
No, listen, that's
He said
look.
the dead one.
If the hunter, look, if the hunter shoot one of the crows, the rest of them gonna fly away. The answer is none of them.
Because of that gunshot. Yeah,
You
yeah. I
feel
just thought
me?
they was gangsta ass
Hey
crows.
yo,
The crows is like, nigga, you know how many gunshots I done heard, nigga?
Hey, that's a good answer
Scare me with
too,
them
though.
gunshots.
Hey, that's
Nigga,
a
you
good
shot my
answer
boy, it's
too.
all good.
yo,
On
We
the
gonna pour
real.
a little liquor out for my nigga. Hey, yo,
Hey, Clay, that was a good
shot
answer
my
too, though,
cousin.
bro.
No, hey, look, we gonna see if we gonna get through
yo,
them though. We already got
yo,
two more.
Clayvon.
All right, so
Clayvon,
look,
look real
yeah,
quick though. Dude, nobody ever gave that answer that Jenny gave. Which one? How many is left? He said the dead one, dude. I
the
ain't never
dead
heard.
one on the real.
I'm done. I'm done on
On the
that one,
real.
bro. I'm done.
All right, so look, the next question is: some months have 30 days, some months have 31 days, but how many months have 28 days?
All the
Oh,
months,
of course.
man.
12.
12 months, man. 12 months.
Can I answer this one?
It
No,
ain't
that's
12.
oh no, you said 12. No, I'm right. I'm tripping. Yeah, 12 months. He
Yeah,
got
he
it.
got
He
it
got
right.
Yeah,
He
it.
I'm
got it
like, I
right.
know you
He
ain't
All
got
right.
playing
it.
with
All
me.
right. All right, bro. All right.
It ain't
All right.
Genie,
it's
hey Genie, what you say?
I said all the months, man. All the months of the year,
All
which
right,
is
look, Genie, you
24
gotta let
months.
him answer though.
You
You
gotta
can't
let
be
him answer,
answering for
Jenny.
him,
You gotta
bro.
let him answer, Jenny.
no, no, no,
Let
no.
him answer.
We
No.
ain't.
I said it. I didn't hear him.
Yeah, I know. No,
Man,
no, I
Oh
know.
yeah,
You got
Genie.
it right too, though. I
He
thought
too
Genie
hard to
said
hear. I
something
can't
wrong.
hear Genie. He over there
Yeah.
boiling his chest.
I said, I said it's every month of the year, man. All the months,
All right,
man.
look, but Genie, look, you gotta let him
Yeah,
answer
yeah,
though,
yeah,
bro. You
yeah.
gotta let
Let him
him answer,
answer,
bro.
Jenny.
You can
All
answer.
right, all right.
All right, so this the last one right here, right? If there's 6 apples and you take 4 apples away, how many apples do you have? Did
Now 4 apples, man. Right?
you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I guess it's what, 2.
I'm gonna say it again, bro. You
You
got
got
six. If
six
there's six
apples.
apples, right? If there's
Yeah.
6 apples and you take 4 of them away, how many apples do you have?
Mm, yeah, I'm stumped, bro. I'm stumped.
You got 4 because you took 4 of them away.
Right.
Got it.
See, you see what I'm saying? Like you just gotta
Got
like
it.
zero in on
You're
the.
right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
You
And
know
You
what I
didn't say
mean?
have
Word.
left. You said you have. Okay. Good.
How
Okay.
many do you have?
Got you. Got it.
You
4.
feel me?
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
don't. Hey. All right. So this next part is called finish the sentence. Right. This is finish the
All
sentence.
right.
There's no right or wrong answer to this. You dig what I'm saying? If I could be any superhero or villain, it would be.
Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy. Is that a real
Nigga,
villain or superhero?
I'll be honest. That was my first superhero, man. That was my first superhero. It was him and it was Meteor Man, my nigga.
Bruce
never heard
Leroy?
of him. Look,
Bruce Leroy, bruh.
That was a real character?
Nigga, you ain't never seen Bruce Lee. Wait, don't tell me this.
I've
You ain't
heard of
never
the name,
seen
bro.
no
I'm not gonna lie.
wait, nigga. You about to lose your black card, nigga. You've never seen wait, wait,
Bro, listen,
you've
bro.
never seen the Last Dragon?
I have. I haven't seen it
You
in a
never
long
seen
time.
that?
I
Bruh.
haven't seen it in a long. Bruce Leroy
Man,
was a
listen,
real
bruh.
thing.
Bruce
I've heard of
Leroy
the
was
name.
a thing. Yeah, bro. He had Vanity, bro. Like the Vanity was he saved Vanity. That was his thing from Show Enough, bro.
Oh yeah, I ain't seen that
Yeah,
shit in so long.
Bro, that was who bro. I still watch it to this day, man. I let my son watch it and all that shit. Bruce Leroy was a shit, bro.
Oh, I
you
gotta get up
got
on
to
my
look
shit.
up
I gotta get up on
PTR,
my shit.
Clavon.
I'm about to be Bruce Leroy, dog.
Okay, I gotta get up on my shit. All right. That's fair. Look. I don't know everything. You know what I'm
I'll give you,
saying?
yeah,
So
I'll give you a second answer. Let me see. Like a real superhero. Let me see. I'd have to be, I think a lot of got adversity. I'll be honest with you, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I found a lot of respect in Spider Man, but this Miles Morales, that's my guy.
okay,
I like Miles Morales. I'll be Miles Morales.
okay. That's an
All right,
easy
all
call.
right.
That's an easy call. That's fair. All right. If I could be, excuse me. If I can have any pet in the jungle, it would be a
Hmm. Pet in the jungle.
any pet in the jungle.
Yeah, let me see. I'll take a lion.
Typical. A lot of people say lion.
I'll
You
take a
know.
lion.
So, what's your reason for taking the lion, though? I'm gonna ask everybody that. What's your reason for
It's
taking
just
the lion?
it's. I'll be honest with you. They're just a beautiful animal to me, man. I love the mane. I love the way they're graceful. I love the color of their mane and everything like that. It's ferocious. They're the king of the jungle. That's my only reason, man.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair. All right. Well, the last one is my name is Jermaine Williams, and I am a
Capricorn.
nigga said a Capricorn.
Hey, he the first one. He the first one get. Oh boy.
That nigga said I'm a
Ain't that how you
Capricorn.
introduce nigga? You used to introduce yourself to
No,
ladies like
it's
that, right, nigga?
that's a first. He's the only one that ever gave his zodiac
Zodiac
when I
sign,
Hey,
said that.
boy.
I'm telling you, man. I'm outside of. I'm not like I'm cut from a different cloth, nigga. Like you guys
That's
really need to know this.
hilarious.
I'm not normal, bruh.
Hey, that's
I gave
hilarious.
you
Hey,
a
listen,
typical lion answer, and then I hit you with the Capricorn, bro. Left
gotta come
field. I wasn't
exclusive.
ready
Gotta
for it.
come
Hilarious.
exactly. Gotta come exclusive. I ain't mad at it, man. But listen, Jermaine, I had a lot of fun with you, brother. Like I appreciate you giving us your time.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
sir.
You came through. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time with you. I appreciate you, bro. I wish you much
Absolutely,
more
Yes,
man.
success
sir.
in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for what you got coming in 2023 in the future to come. Like I said, y'all, if y'all ain't followed him on the gram, go hit him up, man. It's the real Jermaine_Williams. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all keep up with him, man. If y'all haven't watched them classic films, Stomp the Yard, The Great Debaters, Fat Albert, of course, is my greatest. And he got many other films that he's a part of as well, man. Go get up on him, man. Stop sleeping on him, man. Give my man his flowers. You dig what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes,
This
sir,
a
man.
great
Thank you for the
individual.
opportunity, man. This was hella fun. I appreciate you and Brock, man. Let's
Yes,
do it again,
sir.
man,
Yes,
for
sir, bro.
sure. Yes, sir.
No, that's for sure, man. Until next time, y'all, we do these interviews every week at 5 p.m., man. So y'all make sure y'all get up with us, man, and we'll keep it coming, man. Brock, let's go ahead and
You
get up
ready
out
for
of
the
here, brother.
music?
Sure.
Are you
Y'all have a good
ready?
night. Have a
Are
good
you
night,
sitting
y'all.
comfortably? Then we'll
You too, bro.
begin.
Got one thing on my mind, it ain't you. Ah, I got one thing on my mind, it ain't you. Used to love you more than myself, now I hate you. When I see you, I see myself, girl, I made you. You made me fall in love with myself, I thank you. I got one thing on my mind, and it ain't you. I loved you more than I love myself, now I hate you. When I see you, I see myself. That made me fall in love with myself. We was supposed to ride with no destination. Now I'm all alone, stuck here waiting. How you got my phone, tryna play me? Used to be my babe, betrayed me. I ain't even tripping as you close from falling. I'm counting on my wins, forgetting my losses. I gave you my all, and look what it cost me. Now I'm young and ballin', and you done lost me. I got one thing on my mind, and it ain't you. Used to love you more than myself. myself, now I hate you. When I see you, I see myself, girl, I made you. You made me fall in love with myself, I thank you. I got one thing on my mind, and it ain't you. I loved you more than I love myself, now I hate you. When I see you, I see myself. That made me fall in love with myself. She said she love me, I hope she mean it. I done heard that before, but fuck it, I still believe her. She said that shit when we were fucking. I'm probably tripping. Every girl I trusted done been trifling. I hope she different. If not, I swear to God I'm thugging. My heart can't take too much more pain, girl. I'm gon' beat and grab that thing and put one in both our brains. They yelling homicide, suicide. Where I'm from, man, love is homicide. It's suicide, suicide, yeah. I ain't even tripping as you close to falling. I'm counting my wins, forgetting my losses. I gave you my all and look what it cost me. Now young and falling and you done lost me. I got one thing on my mind and it ain't you. I loved you more than I love myself, now I hate you. When I see you, I see myself, girl, I made you. You made me fall in love with myself, I thank you. I got one thing on my mind and it ain't you. Used to love you more than myself, now I hate you. When I see you, I see myself. That made me fall in love with myself. Oh yeah!
Love you more than myself, I hate you. You, I see myself, girl, I made you. Fall in love with myself.